Grand Rising, everyone. I am Stardust Diamond. Thank you, Mother Earth, for being alive. Thank you for roof and food and clothes. Thank you, God, Jesus, and those who send those to help me through times. Amen. Namaste, Satu. I am. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I'm smart. I'm creative. I'm confident. I'm strong. I can adapt. I can grow my own garden. I can manifest a better Mother Earth, and I can treat others the way I want to be treated. So to be a peaceful Mother Earth. Amen. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining. Sending love, light, healing, protection to all. It's all about our emotions of our journeys, of our chakras. Every time, it's all about healing and keep going and understanding. A lot of us on our journeys are feeling stuck. We're feeling like things are not moving, things are not going. Why isn't this happening yet? Why isn't things getting better? Why is it always the same thing over and over and over and over and over? Well, that's part of the matrix, right? It feels like we're stuck, but we're not. We're getting stronger each time I'm dealing things. Like something that may triggered you before is not triggering you now. See, that's how we're healing. A lot of us is healing from a lot of the matrix, the program, because we live in this illusion, this Truman Show that's completely illusion, that's keeping us trapped in this illusion. Like people are staying trapped in this illusion of this reality, right? They have put us down so low that people don't realize who they were. We're all these powerful human beings, and all this other stuff people are getting sprayed on, eating stuff. A lot of the food is not real. Like that's unfortunately it's not animal meat. You guys got to do research on that because a lot of things are being exposed. And the people who are in the head leaders are very corrupted. And there's a lot of those people who want to believe it or not, reptilians out there. They are the big negatives. Their eyes go skinny. They change. They show us what we can see. But when we start waking up more with our third eyes and stuff, we start seeing more of this illusion, just, like a curtain falling down and exposing all the truth. Right? And then there's tons of us around the world that are gathering. We want to save the children. We want to save the animals. There's more and more of it being exposed. And then I see that there's more people who are actually realizing this stuff. Like, for examples, we need to end animal testing. Completely end it. It should not be out there. We need to end these people who do wrongful things to children, and the inorganic ones, which I call them the inorganic ones, they're the governments and the other ones and all that who are corrupted. There's judge corrupted. There is the police that's corrupted. They are corrupted by this negativity, right? And they're allowing their negativity, these people get free. When they should be just, it's wrong. You should always leave a child alone. You should never touch a child. Children are special. We protect them. It's not right for all the horrifying things that they're doing. And a lot of us will learn what the horrifying things that they're doing. This is why we are here to protect the children. We are here to heal. We are here to help others, and that's what we're going to continuously do. So you go through all your emotions. You need to let all your emotions out. People need to express their self, all right? And then a lot of people are learning that when you say you say a certain thing, okay, when you realize when you say these words, and then those words come true a lot, then people are going to realize that words are like spells. The body does not know the difference between joking or not joking. We need to keep being aware of that, because I keep on trying to work on that, because these inorganic ones are constantly testing everybody. And it's the same pattern. The same triggers, the same stuff hops to different people, but it's the same kind of thing. So this is how the negatives, the inorganic that keep attacking us to keep us on a lower level. Like, for example, right? I'm going to go step outside and walk on the grass today, because I know it's just everybody, we're all in this whole loop, right? Like, doesn't matter how much we try to please people or do please. Oh, there's a street cleaner. No, I got scared of the street killer. Cleaner. I meant cleaner. And there's a guy waving, telling the other car to go around. I think he's the one who's cleaning, and he's on the other side. Wow, his steering wheel's on the other opposite side. I guess they have 2 steering wheels on that. Yeah, they do. Wow. There is the cleaner. I meant to say cleaner. Scared Nala. Scared her pretty good. She's like, what's up, what's up, what's up? They clean all the stuff that people leave on the streets. As I was talking, for example, because I got distracted, because I'm easily distracted. For example, is that neighbor next door right there, you know. This lovely neighbor, that house over there. Right? I do the beer cans and stuff, right? That's the only way that I can make my money right now. We'll get into that after, but otherwise, they have a time for loud noises and stuff, right? My guys already told you about that. So I don't really do it during that time. And I just don't want her to be bothering me. But for some reason, she's still angry at me for something. And yesterday, I was like sitting on the porch, and that's the reason why I have all these tarps and stuff. I don't want to be bothered. And she's saying my name over and over, being rude. So I went in the house. So now I just sit in the shed here, because I don't want to be bothered. I don't want people eavesdropping on my conversations. You know, everybody's going through a lot. And this whole Matrix people, they definitely do judge people on their appearance and stuff. And this is why I don't show my face that much on here anymore, because like of the bone irritation I have. I don't have that many teeth, you know, because of the bone irritation. But I'm looking into the regrowth of frequencies and that and other stuff for teeth regrow. Like this gentleman say, teeth regrow like your nails, right? I just like figuring out, because though I can heal myself and feel better about myself, like, because a lot of people, they know like I can read people really well, and I'm very emotional empath, and it does affect me a lot, and I try not to be affected by these negativities, but sometimes it's just hard, because it's like over and over and over. They just don't stop. It doesn't matter how many years. These people do not stop their negativity. They're going to keep escalating it, and eventually they'll get their karma, right? Eventually. That's just how it works. But it's just like, of course, I said as many times of examples of the police being tyrants, because they are negativity, because they're not here for the people. they're not here for the people. And if the government's really cared for the people, we would be helping all these people who are homeless, and helping all the elders, and helping all the vets, and being truthful that the government made a lie for everybody to believe. And then there's a lot of people that didn't believe, but the people that didn't believe, they were like black sheeped out. It's like high school never ends. It's like you go through the school program and then you go into the work program, and it doesn't end. It just keeps on going. And they make people feel like they're just numbers. They're just numbers. They don't care. You got to do this, you got to do that. You do this, you do that. Right? And there's just, in this program world, like, my memory just keeps erasing. My memory always has erased. Completely erased everything. Even in the school programs, like the school programs tried to upgrade 3 times. They tried to make me back on a grade. This is how they kept me down when I was young. And then they did something with my dad. My dad passed away when I was 9, right? And I think I've shared this. But my dad passed away when I was 9. He was found, passed away, floating in the river on my birthday. Which we'll get into the birthday, like kind of like born day, because of the Matrix. Birthdays are just make people get older every year. We're not supposed to get older all in this old age. We're supposed to stay like young, like in our 30s, and so looking at like immortal. But that's just what people believe or not. But I always believe in my intuition, and I always believe when people are speaking, if they're being truthful or not, because a lot of this stuff in the Matrix, they try to lie about things and make people, that's how they make people competition and arguments and stuff. Right? We just got to keep going on this journey and keep going up and up. Right? And because of my memory being erased all the time, I forgot all of the stuff and they teach me in the program. And when my dad passed away, I was the youngest of 4 children and just the mom. So we've always been on that program of survival. And then the whole town, I lived in Paris, Ontario, all of them are programmed. And especially racist. There's no room for racists for me. I don't absolutely want positively not be around that. That is no. When people become one and unite as one and focus on not judging from others' appearance on what they are, that you never know, okay? A person could go in the store with these nice clothes and stuff but still do a bad thing. But these people are only going to judge the people who are wearing PJs or they think they look homeless. Right? So they're like, okay, we're going to be right on them, but not right on the other person. Yeah? No, that's just not acceptable. You know, this whole program and this retails and stuff that just keeps us cluttering with all this junk and stuff. And then in the stores and the lights, the little program of coming in for one thing, but something in there is making people want to buy more stuff. And all this other stuff that they're doing. You know, if this world could just be at peace and just not believe in all this program, because like they're programming the children saying that something about milk, that we're supposed to have milk, we didn't have milk, but when we grow blah 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 to a certain whatever. I know I'm just really annoyed because like my son believes all this junk. We're not supposed to drink milk. I'm going to remind him that we should save the babies to stay with the mom's cows. We don't need to drink milk. But they have it all in the head to people that they're supposed to drink milk. It's good for their bones and all this. But I'm not really good with expressing all this other information that these smart people say and talk and know their knowledge, because we're all smart, but we're just smart in different ways and in different things. And that, people need to accept people for who they are. And we need to be loving to each other. We need to up people, help them all succeed as you succeed, and not down people like the narcissists do. Yeah, I live around all kinds of narcissists, and I live with a narcissist because they always want to turn around and play victim. Okay, narcissists want to make you feel and hurt your feelings. They don't care about your feelings, and they don't want to apologize. They want to pretend nothing happened. They want to continuously do stuff, right? They want to get away and continue to do their things, their angers, their emotions. They just want to dump all their negativity on you because they've had a hard life and stuff in their childhoods and stuff that they're not over with. But then you got these people, that was a blue jay, their negativity that constantly do the same thing over and over as this guy. He does the same thing. He's one of them. He opens his blinds, has his camera on every day. I just don't care. I just ignore him like he doesn't exist. Because what is it? Waste of my energy. These negative people who want to do negative to other people and think it makes them happy when they make everybody else's lives not so happy is not acceptable. Absolutely not acceptable. Right? It's not acceptable for these people that keep on thinking they can keep downing you. But once you just completely ignore them, like this guy, who has nothing to do in his life better than to annoy and bug people, but I just don't care about him because they're always angry. They're delusional. They make things all in their mind, these narcissists. They're absolutely delusional. They have their own story in their heads. Right? My sister's a good example. My older sister is a narcissist. Complete narcissist all my life. All she did was talk down to me. Always talked down to me. Put me down all the time. She's always called me names, made fun of my body image, made fun of everything else. Didn't believe in my nonsense. Didn't believe anything that I said. It's not nonsense. And she's always been unkind to me all the time and always threatened to be physical to me. See, all my life I've been putting up with people being physical to me. Verbally, physical abuse, down, and then I've had a girl before called me ugly before and all this other nonsense. But, it's just coming from what they are going through, like words or spells. They're contracting what they say about themselves. Just like when some people could be male or female. I always say some, because it's never all. People need to realize it's not some. It is, not all. It is some. That's their opinion. If they want to be stuck in their heads like that, I don't want nothing to do with those people. I don't want. If you don't get your head on straight about being united and be one, why are we here? We're here on this program, which is the main thing for all these ETs out there, including us. We are ETs. We're part ETs. Right? I keep coming up with that I am Palladium. I think I've got Palladian. Very empath, very emotional, very connected, and very believed to the earth that everything's connected, and we can also understand everything between plants and animals and everything else. Everything's frequencies, everything's together. You know, and these people don't want to listen, and they just want to continue to stay in their matrix. Their matrix. They want to continue to stay stuck. Well, you guys, you're going to be on with me because I have to get the son's lunch ready. I got to get his food ready. You know, in the one building that I lived in, there's Nala. There's my Buddha. Nala. Aw, hi, honey buns. Hi, honey buns. Oh, your ball. Hey, your ball. We gotta get the son's food ready. I gotta wash my hands too. Like I don't eat meat anymore. I did eat meat a long time ago, probably 6 years ago. And I am so grateful that I stopped eating meat. I always thank my mentor, Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, cat down the road. Always appreciate him and his helping others and his videos that help people and get through and learn me. It got me to learn how to repeat stuff over and over and over because my mind forgets. Once I keep repeating, I start remembering stuff, you know. That's just the way they got us blocked so much from all this processed food. Yeah. Are you hungry again? I guess so. I did feed you guys. You guys can have your other stuff because you had that and I only have 2 per on that other one. All right, we'll put the phone here. I'm doing this. Come here, Nala. I'm getting the house coats off. I'm getting warm. Yeah, I'm getting your food. And then where's your bowl? Where's your other bowl? Come here, Nala. Come here, Nala. Oh, how did I get water all over the place? Oh, that's probably because of the, Hi, Miley. Yes, you guys. See if I give Miley the wrong one, she won't eat it. I'll show you. See what she does. Yeah, you've done it before. I gave you the wrong one before by accident. Hers is on the right. What about this one, Miley? Hey. What about this one? Miley, come on. Nala. Miley, come on, this one. Is this the right one? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get the son's sandwiches ready. I don't really like handling or touching any meats. I don't like it at all. It really bothers me. I really don't want anything to do with it. I don't even want to watch people. I don't want to watch people eat it either. That didn't do well on that. You guys? Okay, we're gonna make the son sandwich. I know he eats meat, but he just won't listen to me about things. You know, I can't help that. But they know how I feel about it, but they still don't respect it. But yeah, I really don't like being around. I don't really like to be touching the stuff either. Yeah, he likes his meat sandwiches with cheese. He doesn't like any sauce. Now the sauce thing, we'll talk about that in a minute. The sauce thing, okay, is things do affect the children when they're young. People need to realize they do. The son's prime example. He, at his daycare, which I regret putting him in daycare, yeah, daycare. They were giving him some food that was it was really spicy, which they shouldn't be giving my son spicy food, right? But they were. And it was causing issues with the son. It was giving him like a rash on his bottoms from it. We'll just go that far. And so it was causing issues because of the spice. So they took upon themselves and made my son have plain pasta with nothing on it, just eating it plain without any sauce on it. Well, that affected him. Okay. It affected him. Yeah, I really don't like touching this. It's gross, in my opinion. And right. And they got in trouble for doing that, but that affected the son. He didn't want to try any sauces or anything else on his stuff. Like on his sub, he just likes, he doesn't even like lettuce on his sub. He just likes green peppers, cucumbers, and those purple onions. That's all he likes on there. Hey, you don't want no sauce on it, no sauce. So it really frustrates me because, I definitely understand now that, when you guys do this stuff and they think, oh no, it doesn't, like I never went by their book. I always told them kids are all different. And I always stood up for my child, just because he's a boy and he's hyper. Well, he's bored. Okay, he's a really, really smart boy. Okay, he's very smart. Like, he's got like 88% in his advanced math class. Like, he's always great with his number and his math, which is one thing that I'm really happy about. And he's in martial arts learning his self-defense, right? I'm going to track with his self-defense. And he still has issues with his anger a bit. And I'm still working on that. He's only 15, so I guess I got a bit to it's a learning process. Doesn't matter how old you are, it's just a learning process. Right, he's starting to like different sauces and stuff now, but that took a long time. It's just like I completely tell schools a program now. My son, when he was in grade 3, he was in grade 3 and 4, and then they wanted him to wear that mask on his face. Well, I refused for him to be wearing that. So he was staying at home because of that reason for about 3 years. And 3 years, they had his one grade. They wanted, kids were watching that CNN channel, that 10 channel, those fake newses that are run by the negativity people. Yeah. They wanted that learning as a grade. And I refused for my son to watch that. I told them, I'll say this again. I'll share it again. It's a good one because I shared it on the video with the teacher there, and I told him, you're not a doctor. I told him, but I've looked into many things. First thing that when you wake up and what you learn is important, and this stuff is all negative stuff. It's not important. So I don't want my son to watch negative stuff because that's all they put on the program news is the negative stuff, because that's what they want people to believe, their history, not the truth, that what's really going on. They don't want to show that, right? But they want to keep programming down and with the news program channel. I told them that my son's not watching this. We don't watch this at home. Right? Yeah, I put my son's in the sandwiches in here so they stay fresh for when he comes home. Okay, he's a hungry boy. And yeah, there we go. Now I gotta figure out what I want to eat. I don't even know what the program time is. Yeah, he'll be home soon on his scooter. And while the sauce thing is growing, everything in this program is programmed. They always keep people in the program. They keep people down. They want in the like I told the teacher that that he's not watching the news. We don't watch this news at home. He got really upset, slapped his forehead. Okay, because he's frustrated with me. Okay, that's the expression. It overly frustrated me. And he's like, "You're the only mom that has ever said anything about this." Well, that tells me there's not many people who are awakened yet at that time. Especially here in Brantford, Ontario. Definitely in Canada. Like all these names and that are all illusion, but they're all corrupted by the negativity. They're all corrupted. They already got, I knew it. Toronto, Ontario is one of the main negatives. That's their like lair, I swear. Right there. Because they already got the police going people to door, because we are expressing our freedom of speech instead of focusing on all the other negative stuff that they are protecting. Those people who do stuff wrongfully to the children that they're protecting, and they're protecting all the other negativity. They want to go after us and keep us down. Well, you know what? We are not stopping. We will never give up. This is the message to all you negative. I will always stand up. I will always protect my son. Oh, I'm getting really emotional. Like, I just won't give up. Hey, down. That's a big no. My night. I will never give up on any of the other children, and all you other children that don't have parents. I care about you. I love you. Whew. Really emotional. I gotta pet my cat, so that makes me feel better a bit. Where's my Miley? We will keep going and stay strong. We won't give up. We will continuously speak our truth. Justice will be revealed about all your negative stuff. All the stuff that you have done wrongfully to others will come back to you, and we will not stop, because we are what? We are old souls that have came back. We have gone through this before. Everything's going to be okay. That was the message from my higher self to me when I woke up. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I don't know how, but it will still succeed and get better. We're just going to continue to stay strong. I'm going to end this long video because I love yipping to you guys. Because I love being myself, because we feel so isolated and lonely around these other people because they get angry about everything, right? What is he doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Midnight? He's rubbing my legs. Midnight. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Aw, did you rub Mommy's finger? Oh, you rubbing. Are you rubbing? Look at he's rubbing. Are you rubbing? You rubbing? Aw, you show everybody how you rub. You show everybody how you rub. There's your teeth. There's your teeth. Yeah, my baby boy. My special boy. My special boy. No. You know what he wants? Outside. You do not have a leash yet. No. Get over there. Eventually I'll get him a harness. Just him. The other girls, I don't know. You know, eventually things. Oh, yeah, I was talking about my Shiba egg. It's not that clean. I gotta wash it, right? It's a big one. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'll figure it out. But I am hungry. And I gotta do my card readings today. I love doing my card readings. So if anybody else wants a card reading, just message me on Stardust Diamond on Instagram, okay? Instagram on Stardust Diamond. Message me there, then I can do a reading on the video call, so you guys can see the cards and stuff, because on Instagram you gotta have so many people following you to go on live now, which they didn't beforehand, but they changed. Alright, so that's alright. You know, that's why I just do my readings once a week and then share with everybody on YouTube and Instagram, which I really appreciate. All you beautiful souls, all you brothers, sisters, I love you all dearly. Keep up the great work and keep getting stronger on your journeys. Okay, express your feelings, be strong. Try not to let any simple thing or something that has irritated you. Work on stuff, work on what you say, work on your emotions and how you feel. And if somebody's keeping you down all the time, we need to what? Let go of those people. Let go of them. You know, eventually we will. You know, that's all difference for people. Now let's see when the sun is coming. I got his other food heating up in the stove, okay? Alright. You know, the son and partner eat meat, alright? Like he's got steak and which poor cow. And that other meat I had to touch, I didn't like. Oh, you know what? Did I not open that other half? Oh, well, we'll fix that in a second. Yeah. Let's see if the sun is coming yet. No, just that person with a dog. He's probably on his scooter or walking, talking to his dad. Which is great for children to have. Oh, there he is. He's in the orange. Where is he? I seen him. Oh, he is coming. There he is. Oh, you don't want to be on video. Okay. I love you guys dearly. Have a beautiful, blissful day or night. Sprinkle some stardust. And bye for now.